Alright guys, I'm gonna get straight into it. So I'm in the pack, y'all already see what it is. So I gotta do a what you call a tire rotation, because these chargers, if you don't rotate the tires when you gotta rotate them, these tires is gonna get messed up. So basically I gotta do the whole wood thing. So alright, we gonna put it on the stand and try to get this thing kind of going here. Get it lined up the way we need to get lined up. As y'all can see what I'm doing here. Various tricks to this. As y'all can see. Various tricks. Various tricks. So I got everything lined up, so let me try to get it up, as y'all can see, and then hit it with the jack. Y'all see that, right? So this is kind of like, you know, low profile cars trick, whatnot. You don't got lower jacks and stuff like that, which I don't have. So I'm gonna work with what I have. And so pretty much lined up, as y'all can see. Alright, so now I'm about to go fix this. I'm about to go get the jack it up. Actually, I'm gonna get the jack lined up, and then I gotta break the oops, I gotta break the lug nuts before I actually, you know. So let's dig out the jack, guys. Gotta get a see, Harbor Freight got these Daytona jacks, and basically those jacks is like Daytona ready lower cars. So I gotta do that. Alright, so I got the jack, people. So now, what I'm gonna do, since I got y'all right here, I'm gonna get the, I hope I got this thing felt kind of light. Impact should be charged, hopefully. Got the impact, pick. Let's try to break these nuts, people. So I guess I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse while I do this. I don't think y'all really care for me to see me do this. So I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse while we get busy with this. Alright guys, so my impact gun died. So now I'm about to jack it up. One of my the funny thing, one of the lug nuts was loose. That's crazy, not good for this car to have a loose lug nut. That is no good at all. Alright, so let me show y'all how this works. Let's find a little knob underneath here. Well, not even a knob. I find a position. I'm gonna have like a plate underneath here, right? It's a plate with a nut, kind of the only and the best place to jack up the charger. And watch, when I jack it up, the cool thing about it, it jacks up. I'm gonna jack it up high enough with both wheels. Basically, I don't have to stop and jack up the back. And that's the cool thing about this position, that it lifts up both sides. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all this trick. If you have the charger, I don't know about the Challenger, people, but how I kill two birds, I call it with one stone. Real quick. Alright, so show y'all something. So y'all see, basically this side is really up in the air, that side is up in the air. So I don't have to, because I'm doing a rotation. So basically I saved myself the trouble of having, you see, got enough clearance. Saved myself the trouble really actually of having to take the jack out, put a jack stand, get the other side. So that's a trick I learned with the charger. Just gotta do what you gotta do it quick, in and out, and that's it. But see right here, let me see my impact on this charging, but if I could get a little bit of juice, make sure this thing ain't get stuck. This stuff was getting stuck. I get a little bit of juice, I could just reverse this stuff out and put it back to charge until I gotta put it back in. Then we Gucci people. But to do this manually is no bueno. Which I gotta watch this jack, because this is not my jack, so I don't know how great. Oh, this jack is no good. People. Listen. Make sure this is tight. Alright, I'm gonna put that on another time lapse. I'll take the wheel out. Alright guys, wheel is off. Give that quick inside look. Basically what we got going on here, I love that yellow shock, but it's dirty as hell. So I got some all-purpose cleaner. We'll clean that up. We'll clean up this caliper. It's also good every once in a while I take the rim off. And cause usually you just, when the rim is on, you only can get the front, but you can't get the back. And this is what the tire look like. Front tire. It's just time to rotate now. It's doing what it's doing, not bad on this side. So we're just gonna do a quick rotation. After I clean up this one right here, take this one out, clean up the back, rotate it, reverse it on the other side. So, as I said, I'm gonna just see how much I could clean this up a little bit. So this is some multi-purpose, all-purpose cleaner. Like to see that yellow. Yellows are good, a good color. Then I'm gonna hit this with a multi-purpose too. And try to have a good clean look just in case I hit a car show with the charger. Got a car show tomorrow actually. I don't know if I'm taking the box Chevy or what I'm taking. So first let me see, let's give it a couple of seconds, let it do what it do. And basically this is what the inside of the charger, but they put this fabric here. I don't know why. Maybe to catch the dirt, but this should get mad dirty. It feel like kind of like a suede or something. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's like it catch mad dirt. I think they should have just left it plastic. I don't know. Dodge tried to be a little fancy with it. I guess like for people that don't drive their joint, it will stay clean. So if you ever see somebody with a Dodge Charger and they take out the wheel and this joint is clean, that means they got no motion, baby. They're not driving it. So alright, so cleaners is doing what it's doing. Just cleaning it. Just said something light with it. It's a regular rag. Bring back that factory yellow look. Even though when the car sit you can't see the shit anyway, but as I said, I'm just here, so it's like, why not try to, you know, this is like the detailing part, I guess, of what I do. Since like really the major mechanic work is done, so it's like, why not? And this is healthy right here. You gotta do this once in a while. Really gotta clean up this brake dust. Whenever I have time, I gotta get the little detailing brush. This is well needed for the I need to put this big caliber on the box Chevy because that Wildwood joint is mad little. Like compared to this shit, right? Just the brake pad is not that big, but the caliber itself is large as hell. If I had a ruler, I'd measure this shit for y'all. Yeah, so this is just, as I said, since I'm doing the tire rotation, I'm like, why not just hit this at one time? Makes sense. And just wanted to show y'all that, you know, listen, at the end of the day, this is what I do with my vehicles. No cap in my rap. Like, I put in time, I put in quality parts, and then with my detailing brush, I put in quality parts and all that. I know y'all see me shorting this hair, but it's about to be like 90 degrees today, so I mean, it is what it is. So I'm gonna put this on the stick. We're gonna talk about it. So, all right, back to what I was saying. So, y'all see these things here. So, like, if I ever was to even go into, like, say, like selling cars or selling what I have, y'all already see what I be doing. Like this is the detailing part. I like doing detailing. Like, you know, I'm trying to get more into that too, people. Like, just really detailing and you know, just really taking care of what you got. Like, cause just like to always be on the great side with performance. Just knowing, like, on my parts, brake does cause a lot of failure. A lot of things cause failure to parts and all that. So it's always good sometimes to go back when you got time or put it on your checklist. Let me take the brakes out. Let me clean them up, blow them out. You know what I mean? I'm about to do a run. So I'm about to talk shit and hit a race or something, man. Whatever. So you want to make sure your vehicle is performing at the best of its time. So I got this, let me try this and see how this help me out a little bit to make sense, which is not really making too much sense right now because I really don't need it. I'm just gonna let the chemicals do what it do, and if you got some strong chemicals, some good chemicals, basically it's gonna do what it do. And I ain't looking for highly great yellow, but I just want to just clean up a lot of that brake dirt residue that's on here. As I said, the same thing with the caliber. It's like Dodge brake dust be like ODD. So I just want to get a good clean out of it, let that soak a little bit. Big ass rotor. Look how big the rotor is. This is when I do my update on the box Chevy, because as I said, I learn. Just having this vehicle is showing me things that I need to address on my old school in terms of, look how big this rotor is. I want the same size rotor on my box Chevy. So that means I maybe have to get a truck rotor this size with a big caliber because I'm riding 28s, and it makes sense for stopping purposes and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense rather than doing the average 12.9 Wildwood like everybody get, right? The standard things, and then we just get things and we don't understand why and what. Like, now I understand why Dodge put this. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at this brake pad. I maybe gotta change brake pad soon. But yeah, I'm looking at the size of the rotor, the size of the pad, and as I said, this is my daily drive, and I understand why Dodge put such a big rotor and a big caliper, and I think this gotta be like a 16 or something, right? So I'm riding on 28s, right? Hella weight. So why shouldn't I have a 16 or an 18 or something like that on a vehicle like that rather than a 12.9? That's what I'm saying. So just things, you know, we have to educate ourselves, and when I know, I share, and you know, and that's what it is. And other people share that through other videos also. You know what I mean? I did see that. So now this thing is getting the best cleaning of his life back in front. Like, I'm done with hair, boy. It's gonna be back to clean like factory, people. I don't want to take too much time because my time is limited. You know, when you set out to do one thing, then all of a sudden you're just doing 10 different things that get crazy. So sometimes the rail car guys just be like a whole day process. Is like you start doing one thing, then you like, oh wow, I just should clean this. I should do that. I should do this. I should do that. So I'm just gonna like just set the trend a little bit and just show you how that looks. See, much better. Better than it was, kid. Way better than yesterday. But yesterday we was looking dirty. Today these joints is, see, they got like some little hidden dirt in here. That's why you need this detailing brush. Because I don't know, the next time I need to do this maybe every month. Take out each wheel and basically run this brake dust out of here. Because this brake dust is, when I tell you this brake dust is OD, this joint is OD, people. And I'm not even like exaggerating. Alright, so that's done basically. So alright, I tap back in with y'all because basically I have to I really have to do the rim now. Clean the rim. Clean the inside of the rim. Because I never could be able to get the inside of the rim clean, so I want to do a deep clean on the inside of the rim and then swap it. So I may jump to this side now, take this out and clean the brake caliper real quick. And alright, I tap back in with y'all. Alright guys, so I did the driver's side, so I'm actually on the passenger side right now. As I said, I'm just doing a little cleanup in terms of the brake caliper, people. The brake caliper is super duper dirty. See if I can make y'all see a little bit. Basically the Brembos is brake dust is retarded, so I got a little bit of all-purpose cleaner. I got my detailing brush and I'm just doing the quick brake dust, you know, because as I said, this is something that, you know, when the rim is on, I do a little outside surface cleaning, but just, you know, just doing this. And then once again, if you're new to my channel, like for Myke LS, look at the back ends. It's a little DIY, a little detailing, a little cleanup, you know what I mean, just necessary maintenance, you know what I mean, like really all my garage videos are done because the garage is hot like Siberia. So I'm actually in the hot ass sun. Today's supposed to be like 93, but I just had to get this done. You know, I had a few days off of work, so this was just on the list just to get done because I'm ripping and running, people. You know what I mean? I'm hitting them shows and all that, and I want to make sure the car is clean, the car is good, functionable. The only thing else I gotta do to the charger, I just gotta change the goddamn oil. The oil is mad dirty, so just trying to swap out the oil and just little quick maintenance stuff, like no real deal, you know, mechanic work. And then want to touch base on Renzel, one thing I forgot to do was to change the mounts. Mounts is very important because I said Renzel's for the haul. So one of the most important things besides doing the maintenance, changing shit, shocks, whatever, is the goddamn mounts. So that kind of slipped off my radar was the damn mounts. So now I got to do the damn mounts. So first mount I'm gonna do, people, I'm gonna do the tranny mount, so that's on order. So I'm waiting for that, and then after I knock out the tranny mount, it's kind of easy. The motor mount, there's two motor mounts for the Escalade. So that one right there, it's a little tedious. So that one right there, I think I'm actually gonna take it to a shop and let them put it on the lift and do that, because to be doing that on the ground and doing all that jankiness, I'd rather just pay the cost and not going to get the content from it doing it, but I'm just going to just not deal with the headache, and that's what I'm trying to avoid, the headache, you know what I mean? So I'll pay and let somebody else deal with the headache. So After I do the tranny, then I'm gonna do the motor. I actually gotta price the motor mounts, because I'm getting it actually from GM. I'm not getting no not doing no. I maybe could do an aftermarket. I don't know. I gotta look maybe in Jags or something to see what I could find. Maybe a little bit. I don't know, something better than the original. And then when I bring it to the shop, oh, and the funny thing about it, why I'm bringing it to the shop to get that done, is they have to drop they gotta drop the starter. So I never changed the starter. So I'm actually gonna since the starter got to get dropped, I don't think it got to get removed, but it got to get dropped, right? Because they have to, I think it's in the way of the damn mount. I'm just gonna swap that out one time. What you call that? Kill two birds with one stone? But they may try to charge me for that, so I don't know. So I'll figure that part out when I get to that point, which will be very soon. So we all get that done. So look forward to that. And any other little thing I have to do with Renzel, I maybe just knocked it out one time, because the toe was coming, huh? The toe is coming. So summer is wrapping up and winding down, actually, people. This is like almost the end of July. So I think we really are getting full force with the towing and the videos and see what's going on. You know what I mean? So we gonna take this channel to another level. So stay tuned to what I got going on. Cause we got a lot of motion. Maybe some surprise things coming soon to y'all. You know what I mean? Because as I said, I learned a lot from people, and I learned from just learn shit, like, you know what I mean? I'm just learning people, you know what I mean? So, all right, I'm gonna rinse off these calipers. Just do a quick rinse. I'm about to put the wheel back on, actually. Get rid of that brake dust. That's basically what I'm doing over here. Brake dust is mean. I'm doing to unjust it. Got mad rocks in this hole. I don't know why Dodge made this hole. I guess it's for it's an active air hole, but it just, if you see this hole, just be collecting like mad dirt and dust and shit. So basically, this joint is clean. Happy about that. Now I gotta clean the rim, the back end of the rim, people. And these things are like new. I scratched it up a little bit when I was changing the brake pad in the dark ass garage. So that's done. So all right, so we got that done. So now we show y'all basically the finishing results, people. All right, so here we go. So basically, I just did a quick let me see if I could get this a little cleaner. Not like it's gonna matter anyway, but it's just in my head that, you know, you can see the serial numbers in that. So we using Bilstein. That's the original joints in this joint, Bilstein. You see the caliber. You see where I nicked it right here. That's when I was changing the pads. These yellow pads is from EBC. EBC yellows in the front, EBC reds in the back. So I did a flip flop on that. So powder coat rims, not bad, still holding up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a quick wipe down in the rim, that one, and then that's it. Throw everything back and just do a quick rinse off on the car, and I'm done. Because it's getting hot, which I love the heat, but I don't love to get burned in the sun, and the sun is starting to move, as y'all can see. So I gotta knock this out real quick, people. All right, so let me get some. Let me fill this up with water, and I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all can see the rim's a little bit dirty, but it's not bad though, because I cleaned it last week. So the whole thing about these rims is I gotta keep on cleaning them. Put it like that every week, and it'd be like that. When you let it sit for a month, oh man, you gotta wash it like 2-3 times. All right, but other than that, man, y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see the motion. Y'all see I'm outside, I'm sweating, you know what I mean? I'm making my day very productive, and tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let me get this tires cleaned off, and let me get everything back on. So I'm actually gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse soon, you know what I mean? And we gonna get to it. All right, so here we go. So basically I just did a quick, let me see if I could get this a little cleaner. Not like it's gonna matter anyway, but it's just in my head that, you know, you can see the serial numbers and that. So we using Bilstein. That's the original joints in this joint, Bilstein. Y'all see the caliber? Y'all see where I nicked it right here? That's when I was changing the pads. These yellow pads is from EBC. EBC yellows in the front, EBC reds in the back. So I did a flip-flop on that. So powder coat rims, not bad, still holding up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a quick wipe down in the rim, that one, and then that's it. Throw everything back and just do a quick rinse off on the car, and I'm done, because yo, it's getting hot, which I love the heat, but I don't love to get burned in the sun, and the sun is starting to move, as y'all can see. So I gotta knock this out real quick, people. All right, so let me get something. Let me fill this up with water, and I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Know what I mean? Y'all can see the rim's a little bit dirty, but it's not bad though, because I cleaned it last week. So the whole thing about these rims is I gotta keep on cleaning them. Put it like that every week, and it'd be like that. When you let it sit for a month, oh man, you gotta wash it like 2-3 times. All right, but other than that, man, y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see the motion. Y'all see I'm outside, I'm sweating, you know what I mean? I'm making my day very productive, and tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let me get this tires cleaned off, and let me get everything back on. So I'm actually gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse soon, you know what I mean? And we gonna get to it. All right, guys, it's showtime. I gotta put this back because I'm running out of time. I gotta go. So let's put this back on. I'm looking at this rim like I did a quick wipe. All right, I'm just gonna get this back up here. Get everything back bolted on. Put everything away, and I'm done, people. So. That wasn't good. Alright, so let's get these bolts back in real quick. I did a cleaning. That cleaning was kind of ass. Maybe you gotta kind of rinse off the rim again a little bit. I thought I did. Thought it was good. Alright, so I just basically showed y'all the flip-flop as usual. Quick cleaning. As I said, it's just the sun is moving. It's getting super hot out here. And as I said, you know, when you be doing these projects and stuff, like, you know, sometimes you be like, I'm gonna do this, and then it end up taking the whole day because you're trying to basically just knock everything out, like I said, like, and that's how I go when you're doing, you know, little cleaning and all that. Like I wanted to start it earlier, but you know, that shit didn't work out. So I really started late. I really was changing my mind, like I wasn't gonna do this, but then I was like, you know what? Might as well get it done, make a productive video. You know what I mean? No, y'all ain't see the well, y'all seen the pack. If y'all, you know, if you're watching my channel, you see the pack is outside. So basically, pack is outside. The last thing I gotta do to the pack is change the oil. You know what I gotta do, people? So what I learned with Dodge, they got something, I think it's a camber spacer. Basically, where's my drill, kid? Oh, it's right here. They got a camber is like, I guess, a spacer or something that gotta go in between the camber, right? for your to make the adjustment on the camber when you do the alignment and all that. So that's my next thing I have to do, and I'm looking for my socket. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So what I was saying was there's a spacer, I guess, for the rear and the front to adjust the camber and Dodge. Nobody never told me this until I actually when I went to get a well alignment and I got the paper back. I was like, yo, why? You know, I'm asking like, yo, why this, why that? It was like, oh, for Dodge you gotta do this. So I'm like, wow, why nobody never told me that? This thing be getting stuck. No, motherfucker. Socket be getting stuck, people. Yeah, so real quick, sorry. Yeah, so let me just make sure this is hit good. I'll come back in, basically. Do that again. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, so that was the issue of my basically me messing up the tires, and then rotation again. Like, you know, they say rotate tires every 6 months, but listen, if this is your daily driver, you need to rotate that joint every 2 to 3 months. That's what I think, so you could get the best lifespan. It's just if you can't do it yourself, you gotta pay somebody every 2 to 3 months. Basically, you get that done. Now I know that sucks, but as I said, in a situation like, damn, shit getting stuck. Yeah, situation like this with Dodge, to me it makes sense, people, because this shit got a problem. Don't say I ain't tell you. All right, so drop this. Tires is rotated. Drop it back on the wood like I should. That's done. Get this out of here. Be done with the hose. Put that right there. Gotta get this back. Covers up. Got stuff coming along with me. Back. Now where I got it. Right, boom. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get my ball, breaker ball, and just give it a nudge. I can't torque it because I need a stendo, so I'm gonna have to do that later. But I'm gonna, that gun did what it did anyway, so I'm very confident in how tight it is. So, all right, that's done. So we got this done. We gotta put this back where it goes, so I don't lose it. Get that back in the trunk, Rocky. All right, Rocco. I don't want to lose that wheel lock, people. That's key, and your lug nut. I want to do that. All right, so that's done. Quick wipe. Because of the fact that I just dirtied this shit. Oh, really? It ain't even it didn't really pan out to get clean the way I wanted to. But it's clean. Got a lot of that brake dust out. Alright, so the pack is really ready to go again. Alright guys, so I am wrapping it up. I think it's all done. I am clearing house. I gotta go. I gotta go. So, if you're new to my channel, right? Listen, new to my channel, subscribe, like, y'all hear that pack going. Y'all hear the pack going. One of my dream trucks is right here, as y'all can see, but you know I got Renzel, but the initial plan was actually to get this joint, the pickup, but that ain't happening. You know what I mean? So I got Renzel, but this is initially one of my the one I really wanted to get because I wanted that pickup because you know I got the motorcycle and all that. But you never know. You know what I mean? What future endeavors I may have, you know, for the channel. So, as I said once again, you know what I mean, we got motion, we got that done, as y'all can see. Pack is done. This one in the books. Now I gotta swap my clothes into my shorts, and I gotta hit the road. So, alright people, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know the life of Myke LS. I got the back end videos. Back end videos is pretty dope. I got a lot of motion, I got hella motion. We got a lot of car shows to go to. This is already almost end of July. We got August, and today's Friday, and we gonna see what's happening Saturday and Sunday. Y'all already know. Like for who? Myke LS. Catch you on the next one.